Yes! Oh, I'm hyped. I always wonder which one of these guys is me. God, this is so much clearer on this device than it was on my original NES. I guess I should go ahead and take this guy's call, shouldn't I? And welcome friends and family and others and everybody to Big Boss speaking, Operation Intrude N131. You are to infiltrate the enemy fortress, Outer Haven, then destroy their final weapon, Metal Gear. First, attempt to contact missing our Gray Fox, then try to find the Metal Gear. Use frequency 12085 for all communication with me. Over. You should have said out. You're not expecting me to say anything back. Or maybe I should. See? You didn't want me to say nothing. Yak, the Zag Attack. What's up, man? And Stacy. What's up, good people? Welcome back to Game Therapy. I'm your host, BC, the Brain Supreme here. The Bryant Chambers Movement, brought to you by Game Therapies. This is the place where the old warrior leaders in the world come to hang and to heal, to help build each other up and have some fun playing some games. Today's game is Metal Gear from 1987. Not the original Metal Gear made by one Hideo Kojima. This is some spin-off that was sent to America and made for the NES instead of the MSX computer system that Sony had built in Japan, where Kojima built the original Metal Gear, which, as the nerds say, yes, is better than this version of Metal Gear. But this version is good enough, and I still love it, and for a good amount of time, Metal Gear was right at the top of the list of my favorite games of all time. I like this game better than Metal Gear Solid, if you can believe that. All in there. Where's Charlie? Yeah, I'm saving Charlie for you, Stacy. I will not find Charlie. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do another stream later tonight. If you're planning to be here, maybe we'll go find Charlie together. Clem, what's up, man? Boom, take the shot. You missed. I'm too real at this game. I've beaten this game probably too many times to take any of this seriously. I butchered that. I don't know what I was thinking. I got cocky is what it is. Animal cruelty. As long as you stay out of line of sight, you're good. Still missed, ho. Just stay out of that line of sight. We'll be alright. Oh, garbage. He shouldn't have seen me. Card number 1, please. I have located the card number 1. Thank you. So we're going to play through Metal Gear. We just finished Simon's Quest last night, which was one hell of a ride, man. We had a good time with that. Metal Gear will probably go equally as quickly, maybe slightly faster, because I've beaten Metal Gear probably more recently than Simon's Quest. But we'll see. There's still some things I don't remember, like the stupid mazes I have to look up in a guide. All the obtuse things that they put in these games that don't make any sense. It's my turn. Alright. Appreciate you, home. Stay strong now. Alright, now first order of business, because I should not already be this low in health. Boom, boom. Mama Hardest in the house. What's up, lady? Charlie. We need to make it. Somebody, who's my t-shirt person on this team? Dagnabbit. Somebody write down, where's Charlie? We need to turn that into a shirt. I haven't made the It Ain't Roger Bitch shirt yet, but my t-shirt people get weird, because sometimes they'll let me put cuss words on stuff, and then other times they won't. I don't know what's going on out here. But where's Charlie seems like a very... And I have a neighbor named Charlie. He'll see me wearing that like, what? Don't worry about it, Charlie. It's a different Charlie. It's a different Charlie. Trying to get used to the buttons in this game. All right, here's how we're going to play this. We're going to run right, cut down, boom, gone, streets. He's gone. My turn. Bean da boom boom. Clean ya dong dong. What up, Pistachio Show? Boom boom. Oh, I screwed that up, so come on, Chambers. Act like you've played this game before. Ya hooker. Boom boom. Boom biggie. Boom, boom. Boom, biggie. Boom, boom. Waka. Oh! Too slow. Oh, I didn't know you was in here too! I really haven't played this game in a while. I'm rusty. Oh, you're a mother's whore. Or I said that wrong. I'm not good at insults when I'm angry. I gotta think about them. That dude's just gonna call me when the dudes are in the room. Stop trying to call me, man. I'm in here pimping. Yeah, I know it's you. Yeah, we talked about this already. You're gonna call me when I'm trying to sneak through the building so everybody can hear me, hear the damn radio. Stop calling me. I know what's going on. Yes, made it. Don't go in the room to the right, because there's a pitfall in there. You be dead. You don't want to be dead. Don't nobody want to be dead. Cash. I don't remember getting my ass beat this bad the first time I played this. Or the last time I played this, rather, is what I'm trying to say. The Iowan J. Arrington in the house says, a classic. Absolutely a classic. One of my favorites, man. Now we're going to get our gun. Clack! Give me my gun. I don't have any bullets, though. Need them bullets. Oh. Give me my bullets. Give me my bullets, bullets, bullets. Isn't this the one that's got people in it? No, we got the right one. I think we can get 15 mines on the first run. Let's double check that. Nope, only 5. Keep balling. Boom, boom. Steady, Eddie, 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 boom, 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 boom. Music is dope. See how I got past that camera? Smooth, baby. It's almost like I was meant to do this. I was built for this game. Jay Arrington says, how you been, man? YouTube finally recommended me to you. What? YouTube's recommend. I thought I was on the never recommend this guy again list because he sucks. That's good to know. YouTube's recommended me to somebody. Somebody's got to get a recommendation around here, Jesus. All right, I'm pretty sure the key card I have is not going to open that door down there, but I am going to bust this dude in his ass. That's not going to not happen. But yeah, it's good to see you again, Jay. Oh! Stealth mode, bitches! Don't use your ammo yet. Oh, snaps. Hey, our first dude we gotta rescue. Punch the walls, y'all. Punching the walls is your friend. You can find the magic. Your friend humping everyone inside the bed. I need to come up with better lyrics to my songs. But I'm freestyling, man. There's no bad ideas in brainstorming, just like there's no bad lyrics in freestyling. I'm working on it. Let's rescue this cat. And be careful not to press B too many times, otherwise you'll shoot the dang prisoner. Just use the D-pad. Oh, by the way, we are playing this on my original copy of Metal Gear for the NES. Also on a Retron 5 with my original controllers. You know, my NES still works. I just use the Retron 5 because it's way easier to stream things. Alright, first order of business is going to be, you got to go in the room. It's not going to let me not do this. It's like, you can't not take damage in this room. It's made to hurt you. But now that I got the gas mask, I'm cooling. He's going to call me talking about, hey man, you need a gas mask. You don't think you could have told me that in the room I just came from? Ho ass. Let me stop talking about people like I'm any better than they are. I'm not. I'm just as dumb. Alright, boom. Now we're healed up. Jesus is with us. Hurry before the camera comes back. Hurry before the camera comes back, ho! Okay, that door doesn't work. Now we're gonna get seen here, but that's okay. We're gonna get these missiles. Clack. Remember, use your D-pad to make the text go. Do not press B. You'll accidentally shoot these guys. Or punch them. Or A shoots, but you'll accidentally either punch them out or shoot them. Just use your D-pad. Terry's in the house. What's up, Terry? Oh, God. Bryant is smiling while playing a game. Hell has frozen over. Yes! Well, no, it's a game made before 1997, Terry. So we're good. Hell is probably still doing its thing. How you doing, man? All right, we saved him. And let me point something out to y'all real quick. Just to show you how old school games had a focus on quality that sometimes gets lost in this modern world where everybody values quantity over quality. If you don't believe me, how many of your video games have you actually finished? Right? Look at the floor. Let me see, what are y'all seeing on screen? Look at the floor just under the bars of these windows and those little white spots where they drew on the gray. That's the light coming in from the windows. Come on, brah. Now, it's at the wrong angle, but this is using, sprites and stuff. That's dope. Like, that's a touch. Just quality, man. More of that, please. But you complain about Final Fantasy II. What's not necessarily true? No, it does, because it was made before 1997 doesn't automatically make it true, my friend, who is very much a word-for-word literalist. What I am saying to you more figuratively is that there are games made before 1997 that make me smile. After 1997, it's tough sledding. All right. Let's, what do we want to do next? We're going to get seen here, and we need card 2, but it's not going to give it to us yet. Let's move here. Pop, 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 pop. Pop. Done. Boom. Hunter says, evening all. What's up, Hunts? All right, let's get some plastic explosives while we're here, right? What evil dictator puts that inside of a room? That dude, man, F Hitler. The dude that came up with this rolling pin, kill people to death move. Hitler ain't got shit on that guy. Hitler probably studied under him like, yeah. Hitler in his inner circle be like, I ain't got nothing on Mike. That dude was making steamrollers inside of video game rooms to kill people. Like, damn, Hitler? Like, did people call Hitler, did he have a nickname? Was it like, because I would have been calling him Hit. Yo, Hit! Listen, man. How's that art school application going? Like, he probably wouldn't have become Hitler if he had me as a friend. Because I'd have talked to him about it. Come on, man. You don't want to run the country. You're an artist. You're going to suck at it. You're not going to get up on time and live by a schedule. And you do drugs. Just, come on, man. Germany's all right. Come on, Hit. No Hitlering. They're going to write books about you if you do this shit. Just let it go. Nick Westerhausen says, good afternoon, everyone. Terry, do you just live to argue semantically with people? Like, here's what I imagine your life is like. Do you not have intellectual people in your life that you can intellectually spar with? Because you, motherfucker, I love you like a brother, but you will turn anything into a goddamn argument. Like, do you just live for that shit? to have an intellectual sparring? Because if you do, that's cool. But damn, bruh. Does everything have to be a fucking argument? Like, if you guys don't know, me and Terry go way back to way before this shit. This is my boy. He's part of the reason I still do this. But this cat will semantically argue anything on the planet, I think, because he doesn't have enough intellectuals in his life and he's bored as shit. So can y'all help him be less bored? Give Terry a puzzle to do or something. Yeah, I know you're fucking with me, Terry. As am I you, brother. Please don't take any of the stupid shit I say on this show personally. If I am fucking with somebody, it's because I love you. It's like my old football coach used to tell us. Because this one kid, he was beating the shit out of this one kid. And the kid's like, Coach, why you gotta be so tough on me? He was yelling at him. And he's like, hey, let me tell you something. He looked at me, he's like, do I yell at B? Yeah. He's like, do I yell at... We had another receiver named Aaron. He's like, do I yell at Aaron? He's like, yes, all the time. He's like, I yell at them just as much as I yell at your dumb ass. He's like, the difference between them and you is they play on the field on Friday. Damn it. So... those of you that, he's like, if you notice, all the people I yell at get playing time. And then he said, you motherfuckers who I never yell at are the ones who need to be scared. Because y'all ain't never going to see the field. That kid caught a damn touchdown, I think, a couple games later after that ass whooping. So yeah, man, I know you're fucking around. I know you are, brother. But that's what I mean. Like, my joke is actually true. Like, I think you enjoy the intellectual... shit talk, which I do too. That's why I like having you around. I like having these rap sessions with you too, homie. Good afternoon, says FM. Another throwback I see. Yes, sir. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Ooh. I'm not going to respond the way I want to that. Because the response I want to give, there's no way it doesn't end with... oh, snap. Was his nickname Hit, Terry? Probably called him Addy. Addy! Yo, Addy, come in here, homie. We need to talk. Come on, Hit. That's a good t-shirt, too. The problem is, when people find out the inside joke, there's going to be a never-ending stream of internet idiots. Is he a fascist? Does he support Hitler? Oh, God. Terry says, I'm not good with puzzles. Well, you and I have that in common, my brother. Terry says, I'm not an expert on furries. Ask Bryant. I don't know jack. You know I don't know anything about... I've only met one person in my life ever who was a furry. Oh, man. Bryant watches Hand Egg, and Hand Egg has mascots wearing furry outfits. So none of the teams I watch wear furry shit. Like, my mascot is a Native American, which is that's going to be changing soon. So my mascot may be turning into a furry, though. And then, yeah, all the other teams that I give a shite about, the mascots are people. It's like, the teams I respect a lot, all the mascots are humans. So no, I think the furries are more like in basketball and baseball, or just teams I don't care about. Now, even my brother's team technically would be feathers and not fur. Yeah, no, like everybody in my division is an eagle or a human. I'm trying to think. Who are the furry teams? I'm trying to support Terry's point here. I guess the Bengals would have a furry as their thing, but who cares about the Bengals? Although Terry would be right, because he doesn't probably watch American football. College football is probably what he's basing it on. I'm sure college has a lot of furries. Yeah, this soundtrack is dope, FM. I agree, 100%. His nickname was Fuhrer. Oh, God. Ah, thank you, FM. The bears. Yes, the bears would be furries. Good call. I knew we'd find one. They won today, by the way. All right, now we're back. I just got card 2, right? Let's go get what we need to pass this little spot right here in Mabry. Actually, let's step off the grid, because if I step on the grid, that camera's probably going to see us. So let's get lined up. You hug the wall, the cameras can't see you. Plip. Oh, I got some rations. Oh, I got some rations. Speaking of rations, it's scary how much you sound like me and my boys joke around when you said shite in yesterday's pansy. I tried to censor myself a little bit because I don't want my youngest kids running down the street talking about hookers. But I just have no filter. I don't have the energy to be like they would have freaking probably lynched me during the Victorian era. Like, he just won't. Like, you guys think cancel culture is bad? Imagine living during the Victorian era of humanity. That sounds like a damn nightmare. If ever there was one. Can I get out of this, please? Get up, get up, get up. All right, now I'm trying to check my dang equipment. There. I'm trying to make sure I have 3. Let's go get these missiles, Black. Terry says, now if we're going to talk about Star Fox, I could talk about it. Yeah, go nuts. I don't know jack about Star Fox, so I'll leave it to y'all. I've only played the first one. I rented it one night from Blockbuster Video. Never finished it, and then I don't think I ever played it again. Wasn't bad. Just wasn't particularly thrilled with it. Stacy says it's scary how... Oh, I read that one. And then, LOL, mine are all grown. Yep. Mine, I'm working on it. Yeah, I'm pretty much not convinced, but cancel culture is a mismatch between being, I think, hyper nonconformist and hyper orderly psychologically. So it means you want to go against the rules all the time, but you're also crazily intolerant as a human being. So it's like, unless the people fit my very nonconformist way of seeing the world, they're evil or Satan or bigots, or let me label them in any way that discredits them. So it's the cancel culture is an overactive and mixed. What I'm forgetting is the neuroticism. It's overactive neuroticism mixed with, I think, a too high orderliness and a too high, a bad mix between orderliness and nonconformist. And it's like, woo, scary combination to me. But I'd have to dig a little deeper. That's just me spitballing off the top of my head. All right, now, how many did that give me? 5, which I think is the most I can get, and that alarm's probably going to go off again. Nope, I got away from it that time. Terry says, I love the first Star Fox. Might be my favorite, actually. Oh, okay. Cool. Which book did you finish, Hunter? Ba-da-ba-da. Hug the wall. Oh. What? Oh, I was too slow. You whore. Boom. 64 is very good. Okay, cool. The only Star Fox I own, or actually, I think I have the Super Nintendo Star Fox, don't I, in my collection? I'm pretty sure don't I have stuff? Hold on. Let's go check that. Oh, come on. You stupid setup rig silliness. I forgot. I collected this once upon a time. Woo! I've never opened this. Probably should get around to opening and playing and beating that game. What do you guys? Maybe we should do that on Game Therapy. Is beat Star Fox. Oh. And then I have this Star Fox, I think, for the Wii that everybody said sucked real bad. I think I have that one. Coddling of the American Mind. Yeah, man. That's mandatory reading for all my Spartans. It's scary out there, man. Stacy says, gonna sound odd, but I think you are so intelligent. Why, thank you. And yes, that does sound odd. Me and intelligence mixing together. It's a scary thought. I thought so the moment I caught your video last year. You were drinking hot tea, I think. I was like, wow, well, bless you. That's very kind of you to say. I'm sure I'll say something equally stupid eventually if you haven't heard me already. So we'll balance that compliment out at some point. Terry says, yes, kick some Andros butt. Never played the Wii U Star Fox, but I don't own a Wii U. Understood. I think I only collected it because Platinum Games was involved, and I made a pact that I would collect everything Platinum Games ever created from past to present. Which means I've got to go back and collect some stuff from the companies that became Platinum Games, which means I have to play Omakami, the play game where you play as a dog. I'm not looking forward to that, but we'll try it at least. Yeah, I will eventually crack this Star Fox open, and we'll play it. Maybe we'll do this on Game Therapy. It'll be a nice change from the games I typically play online. Stacy says, no, I love it all. Well, great. I'm glad. It's very nice to have people that get what you're about. So I am better because you're here. Thank you. Terry says, I think the only reason why Bryant didn't become a monk is because he didn't want to sacrifice the right to cuss. Oh, monks cuss. You got to hang out with some monks, baby. Oh, monks be cussing. Now, I could easily... I didn't cuss for years because I lived in a world where I thought, that's what I had to be acceptable to people. I could technically go without it. My thing is I like to be honest. And this is how I would talk to the people I'm the closest to in the world. I wouldn't filter it. I'd just kick the straight effing truth as I see it. And so why fake the funk in front of other people? I did for a lot of years. I played the kind of schoolboy, keep it clean horse shit. And I just realized, I don't talk like that in real life. Like, why? Why act like I do? So that, sponsors will want to sponsor me. Believe me, with all the stupid shit I say, I still get plenty of sponsors calling me to sell products I'm not going to help them sell. What? Terry says, you buy games just to suffer, Brian? I can relate to that. Yeah, I agree with you, Terry, as I do on most things. Oh, shit, what am I doing? Help me, Jesus. Damn, the thing came back on that quick. I just blew it up. All right, there we go. Oh, snap. What doors did I need to go back and open that I didn't before? Ah! But I can get back there without... Oh, this is the one thing about this game, bruh. I have the key card in my inventory. Just make it work. Just make it work. Don't make me have to switch my inventory around. This is the stupidest thing ever. Just make it work. Ugh. I don't understand game designers that don't understand not wasting the player's time with that stuff. Now, granted, this game was made in 1987, so I'm going to give them a pass. But there's still games that do that crap today. Like, bro, I don't need to go through this to be immersed. Just press the button. 120.33, hit some. Diane is out shopping. She hasn't come back yet. So this dude, Steve, just monitors Diane's top secret radio Steve, and she's out shopping. That's what you're gonna tell the spies that are calling her? Oh, she out shopping, babe. Yeah, no, I'm keeping the secret phone. It's me, baby. It's Steve. Yeah, no, it's Steve, baby. Like, who writes this shit? You are fired. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's a pitfall just above us. Nope, this is not the pitfall room. We can kick ass here. Done. Alright, just keep out of line of sight. Kicking ass all night, ho. Turn, dagnabbit. All in your ass. Dang, them dudes came balling quick. Burn it. All in your ass is where I'm putting all of my feet. Get this ass whipping. You know you need it. Come get this ass whooping that you need. I thought this was key card number 4. The cardboard box. Hallelujah to Jesus. He said OPSEC is a thing. That's one of the reasons you wouldn't like Risen, since you saw video footage of someone randomly getting crushed by a giant pillar out of nowhere. Yeah, booby traps. Yeah, man. I don't know whose idea it was to put them in the games. It just wastes the player's time because it just kills them for not like Risen 2's booby traps, if I'm remembering the game properly, are worse than Risen's. Risen's are, from what I remember, pretty easy to spot. I mean, and Risen is somewhat linear, even though it's technically an open world. It's not very big. So it's kind of easy to tell, hey, I'm about to walk into something where I should be paying attention. Risen 2, though, I think had booby traps where it's like, literally, it just kills you. I was walking up to one of the caves or dungeons or whatever, and you just get smacked in the face with this thing that shoots out of the ground, and your game's over. And if you haven't saved in a while, you're just doing all that shit over again. Like, is this what y'all wrote down as what would be fun for the player? And y'all had a meeting about this shit, right? And y'all all agreed that this was cool? Y'all some heathens, man. Y'all ain't on Jesus' side. You're on the side of Satan. Alright, now, my weapon is silenced. I can shoot anyone in the face that I want to, girl. It's funny, I haven't had to consult the guide yet. I'm still rocking off knowledge of previous playthroughs of this game. I'm doing alright. Hunter says, okay, I'm off. Planning a chicken coop and doing the dishes. Wahoo, go have fun, man. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boom, bang, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yes, indeed. Chicken wing. Cheese bread. She said, was it? No, it was the other room. Oh, but do I have to go back to the gas chamber to do that thing? Or is that here? Let's find out. I can't remember. Ah, 'tis here. I was right. Let us kick all of the requisite ass that must be kicked. That was a close call, Foxhounder. Always punch your walls, folks. There's secret places. And I don't remember where they all are. But they round some. Thought that alarm was going to kick off. Woo! Woo! I'm pretty sure this, it's the one-way joint. So now let's hug the wall. Hug that joint. Hug it, ho! Actually, we're going to be better off just going through the progression here again. And all we do is... Whoop it! One shot. 2 kills. Oh, wait. Come on, Chambers. Get your brain in the game, son. There's ammunition down there that you left behind, and you're gonna need it to do all the killing you're gonna have to do. Come on. Outside of your own mind. That's your problem. You don't think about nothing. Hey, Jenny. Long time no see. Hopefully you're doing wellsies. Is that how they say it in millennial speak? Wellsies? Alright, grenade's good. Silencer's good. Kick-ass 30. Boom, bang, ba-dum, bang, chong. Peace. Boom. Need the bomb blast suit first before I go to the roof. iFlames at the house. I'm liking the lights, B. Getting that videographer vibes. Oh, uh-oh. If I'm sexy enough for iFlames, we are sexy enough. Terry says, as a millennial, I cannot relate to that. I can dig it. Iwan says, I've been playing Elix and I like that the game lets you kill almost anyone, then adjust the story around it. But the one NPC I want to kill the game, yeah, most of the NPCs you're going to hate the most are people that you can only knock out. Unfortunately, you can't kill most of the most annoying people. Hey, that's good, Jenny. Keep going. So, do you have names for all the voices you do? I heard a Leroy and a Joe. Sometimes, yeah, I do. That's a good question. If you were born in the 90s and lived in a first world country, you played Pokemon. I know, because all you 90s kids that I used to teach when I actually worked in education, that's all that you talked about. You were into everything. The games, the car. Yeah, no, I'm aware. The kids used to drive us nuts with that Pokemon shite when I worked at a school. Bryant, your favorite musician of the 90s? Like just one? It's kind of narrow, isn't it? I mean, my favorite band of all time is The Roots, and they technically come from the 90s, so there you go. How about that? The Roots. But old folks like me would never understand the magic we had. We had Garbage Pail Kids. It's the same shit. It's just your generation is more nerdy than we are. So you're not happy unless shit is really complex and fucking complicated all the damn time. Like, we had that back in our day, but that was the nerds we beat up that played Dungeons and Dragons. Those Dungeons and Dragons nerds eventually got laid and had kids, and that's how you got here. But believe me, there were also kids in the 90s who weren't playing Pokemon. We had Garbage Pail Kids. It was the same shit. Just didn't have all the complexity and the video game bullshit tied to it. Nothing new under the sun, Holmes. Nothing. He says, and literally nobody knew the rules to the card. Yeah, even so, my kids even played Pokemon until they realized it's a very complex. And they're like, dude, I was like, we set up the board or the jousting room or whatever the shit you guys call it. And I played with my son. I was like, what are the rules? He's like, Dad, I don't really know, man. I just like put cards down and, you know. I was like, you're definitely my kids. Because you didn't want to bother to figure out this overly complex gaming bullshit that some nerd created. It's like you could tell when a person, like when an athlete makes a game versus when a nerd makes a game. It's very different. I guarantee you Tornado Rex was made by an athlete. Monopoly was made by a nerd. I was going to say I should be leveling up on that one. Hell yeah. Uh-oh, Stacy says she's about to say something incredulous. Something that I won't be able to believe. I can't wait to hear this. Jenny says, been reading the book. What got you here won't get you there. Good stuff. Let's see. Lisa says, shaped by boys to men in the hood, boys in the hood, and half-baked with an obsession of Star Wars. That's a very eclectic mix. Pistachio says, come on, Bryant. We know it. Boys to men like the rest of us. Hey, I did like Boys to Men. I ain't gonna front. I thought they were dope. I still do. I still think they're dope. But definitely not my favorite. They definitely had some dope stuff, though, that I really, really like. Does that count? Alright, am I getting in this room? Nope, you are not. Alright, so it looks like we may have Metroided our way into somewhere where we can't progress. That's fine, no worries. That just means we gotta go the other way. Nah, the ZX Spectrum's older than me, man. That ain't my generation. I never... Well, I guess I have to remember, too, that the ZX Spectrum is a Brits thing. You guys probably did have it. We didn't get that shit over here. But I get what you mean. Let's see, my brother... Stacy's brother Mike Lowe produced the What You Want soundtrack with The Roots and Jaguar for the Best Man sound. Hey, how about that? That's cool. What's the most surprising fact you learned about yourself? And what do you think makes you a good leader? The first question sounds like seminar bullshit, so I have no fucking clue. What makes me a good leader? Well, it's a lot of different things, but if you want to point to one aspect that makes me good at leadership, it would be empathy. Being able to see something from somebody else's emotional standpoint and perspective, even if I don't agree with it. That'd probably be my greatest asset as a leader. You wouldn't get by just with that. There's a lot of empathetic people that can't do shit, but that would be, if I had to pick one thing that makes me good at leadership, it would be the ability to be empathetic. Yeah, but you know what? I would like to hear everyone else answer what's the craziest fact that you learned about yourself. I'm never good. Those are like those icebreaker questions that people ask at parties and shit. I'm never good at that. I was like, craziest fact about me is when I learned I was black. I don't know. Was that 4 years old? Alright, that's one of the ways we got to get through here. So there. Yes! I knew we could do it. And then we got seen by this dude. When Pokemon Gold released and had a real-time clock, it felt so real. I used to stay up late at night just for it to be nighttime so that I could catch a certain Pokemon at night. Oh, okay. So the game's use of psychology was definitely effective. Facebook's really good at that manipulative shit, too. maybe one of the best. Should be going up to 100, right? Show you right. 100 is mine. Is mine. Typical Iowan says, I thought you were full-blood Asian, B. Alright. It's fine. You gotta live your dream, Iowa. Let's see, Stacy goes on to say, it's hard for me to forgive after being truly hurt. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Still not talking to Mike. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'll give you that, Terry. Those things, depending on the human, are not fun. I fall into the camp of, yes, this is not very fun at all. So you and I are in the same camp with that one, Brother Terry. I'm still trying to come up with iFlames. What's the craziest thing you found out about yourself? I'm never good at answering those questions on the spot. It's like, what? I don't know. Alright, so I came over here just to... no, we got to go back to the... I got it. I know where we're heading. Terry says, I've never used Facebook in my life, and you've missed exactly nothing as a result of that. There's only 3 races. Iowans, Nebraskans, and everyone else. I guess I fall into the everyone else. There's a pitfall right here if you're not careful. Woo! See that? I think you need card 4 because this goes out to the desert. And then that connects us back to the main floor. See you later, guys. Stay strong. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Camera on the ride. Camera on the way. Get some. Well, I'm sure if given time, I could come up with something crazy that I found out about. Like, a crazy fact about me. Maybe it's the way the question is worded that throws me off. Like, I have dyslexia, so sometimes when people throw questions at me, it's like my brain melts because of the way it's structured. It's like, wait, what? But, like, if I just had to think of something weird that I found out about myself later in life, like, I'm named after the street we lived on when I was born. I didn't know that until I think I was an adult when I got told that. Super says, sup, y'all? Just wanted to say good luck. We're all counting on you, and don't call me Shirley. Ooh. Welcome back, Leslie Nielsen. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, come on to Chambers' side of the house. Spilling my tea. Literally, I'm not gossiping about people. I'm actually spilling tea. I didn't even know that was a saying. Because people kept... I'd say something on TikTok. Be like, yeah, you really spilled the tea. I'm like, what does that mean? What are all these crazy people talking about? Someone's got to pay attention. You are a whore's mother. Now, the cool part about this, I'm not going to load a save because I should have everything I'm supposed to have. Roger. Let's just make sure I have everything I'm supposed to have. Roger, roger, roger. Got it. So that's on me. Not paying attention to the health meter and running my mouth. Terry says, I'm too boring to have anything crazy about me. Most people that have met you don't think you're a complete asshole. Well, what I find is that people that often get labeled as harsh or assholes In some cases, they are assholes. But then there's people like Kanye West, right? Where when I listen to him speak, aside from all of the media coverage of his antics, it's like, no, this is just a highly intelligent dude that has challenges articulating himself in a way that's acceptable to the social norms of our society. Not an asshole at all. And he's not crazily arrogant the way I've heard people talk. I'm like, it's one thing to say he says crazy shit, but then look at what he backs it up with in his work ethic and his effort. You know? So what I find is people that are often, like, I've been saying for years that I'm socially awkward and I'm kind of an asshole, but that's being sarcastic. I'm being silly because I'm not socially awkward. I make certain social situations awkward, but here is why. I'm not socially awkward. I'm not an asshole. The truth is I'm just honest, and everybody fucking lies to themselves and to everyone else around them. And I don't do that white lie bullshit. Like, if your breast stinks, like my wife came outside one time and asked me, how do I look in this dress? And I told her straight up, I love you too much to let you go outside looking like that. Change that shit. No. And it hurt her to hear me say that shit. She was not happy with me. But I didn't let her go out the house looking like fucking Broomhilda. Right? And had she not asked me for my opinion, I would have shut the fuck up and let her ride. Like, hey, that's what you want? She asked. No, I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. You asked me because you're insecure. You should be. Let's change that shit and come on back out here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, does that make me socially awkward? Yeah, with people who love being lied to about how they look. Fuck out of here. So yeah, I very much doubt you're an asshole. You probably just don't have a whole lot of energy to filter yourself at the level other people would be comfortable with you at. What up, Hip? Terry says, your wife has a lot of shit to... Yeah, she does. She married me. But she also gets all the good sides of me, too. Because if I'm this much of a pain in the ass socially, I gotta be good somewhere else. Otherwise, this would not have worked for 19 years. You believe that shit? Yeah, now, I didn't tell my wife she looked bad or she looked fat or anything like that. I just told her, like, nah, you're asking me because you feel insecure about that. And no, do not cut, like, and burn that shit. Don't ever wear. And it was a type of dress, which, by the way, I don't care what you look like as a woman. I've seen all shapes and sizes of women wear, and I'm glad the trend died because all of them looked like Amish wet nurses. I was like, what the fuck is this long ass dress all you women are obsessed with that looks horrible? It looks bad on skinny women, fat women, it didn't matter. It looks bad. And it is no longer a trend. Thank God. I don't even know what they were called. I'd have to ask Miko. Like, what were those dresses called that made you look horrible? That all women everywhere were wearing for like a year. And it was like, somebody lied to these ladies. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Now, I'm not saying I've never told a white lie or protected somebody's feelings, alright? Not completely socially inept, but there's just times where it's like, I'm not playing this fucking bullshit ass game with these people who are insecure. Just be insecure. Got time for your shit. Shit, missed. Stacy says probably long shift dresses. Very possible. I'm not a fashion guy, so I wouldn't know the names. I barely know the names of my Adidas sneakers. I know they're Adidas. It's about as far as my fashion sense goes. Alright, now, this time round, would you please save the game, sir? Very well. Oh, dude, get your ass out of here. Punk ass bitch, that was... Got him. Alright. Hooah. Let's get there. And once you level up to being a 4-star in this game, there's no hiding anymore. You just every time you walk in a room, you are seen, prepare for a fight, which is what actually made me like this old school Metal Gear better than Solid. Because Solid made it all about you must sneak in order to do this right, and then if you have to, shoot your way out. Metal Gear's like sneak, but at some point start shooting these people in the face. And I much prefer to shoot people in the face than in a video game than sneaking around them. Let's just get to shooting them. They're going to be happy you're dead. Let's get them. Oh, hey, Terry, I'm glad you're here. I was thinking about you today, man. I was going through my inventory, and I have a painkiller game on the Xbox that I collected, and I either forgot I did it or didn't realize I did it. I think it's Painkiller Hell Wars. Is that in the realm of the games you've been screaming at me to play? Is that one of the ones I'm supposed to be getting after it with? Harlequin's in the house. Y'all remember this NES game where you were in Vietnam and you're a Jeep? Yes, it's called Jackal, my friend. And that's one of my holy grail games I can't wait to collect, complete in the box, and play with all of you. Jackal! It's one of my favorite games. Made by Konami. Bone diggy. Bone diggy. Diggy diggy diggy. Shoot him in his ass. Shoot. Wait, we got that machine gun, right? Show you right. It's like they give you the machine gun and then immediately you're getting it taken away from you. That feeling felt so bad. Like what you're getting ready to see here. I've actually gotten to the point. This is where I got stuck in the game the first time I ever played it. Was this scene I'm about to show all of you. I could not figure this part of the game out for nothing. And I was stuck. And then I got stuck a bunch of other places later that my friends helped me get past. How am I supposed to relate to a goody two-shoes who has the energy to love everyone and everything? Sorry, but I can never relate to that. Yeah. Well, and then just dialogue is so parochially written in video games anyway. Like, how do you have any depth of these characters when just the scenes that are scripted are so ridiculous sometimes? So Terry says Hell Wars is the Xbox port, but the Xbox port of which is that the right painkiller I'm supposed to be playing? And what is it a port of a PlayStation game or a port of a PC game? I assume PC game from all the times we've talked in the past. And is that the main painkiller that you've been screaming at me to play? Let's get in here and do the do. You know what's funny? The funniest thing about this video game... Well, no, that's not true. Because the backstory would kill the joke that I'm getting ready to tell. Never mind. I was going to try to make a joke about Africa. Or a joke about how this game is using Africa. But doesn't make sense. Because the backstory actually explains the joke. And some nerd will point that out. As if I was being serious. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Terry says Hell Wars. Oh, nope. Terry says if you want more shoot him in the ass, then Painkiller is the perfect game. No shortage of that in Painkiller. Hey, Harley finished an exam. Cool. Out of all the games I love, the only one I would recommend to Bryant 100% is Painkiller. Yes, yes. But is Painkiller... Because there's more than one Painkiller, right? And is Painkiller Hell Wars the one you want me to... Is that the one? Is that the Jesus Christ came back to Earth and loved all the babies, and then they became Spartans in Halo? Like, is that the one? Gray Fox, what's up, my boy? The Metal Gear. See, Terry says, well, it's a port of the PC original and Battle Out of Hell, though I don't know if it includes all the levels. So, okay, so Hell Wars sounds like it's a mashup of more than one game from the PC brought to the Xbox. I think I'm tracking so far. Yeah, I'm probably never going to play much of anything on PC. Unless it's a game I have to play on PC, I probably won't do it. Although, stay tuned, that may be changing with this Steam Deck shit. But yeah, so if that Painkiller has all the bells and whistles of the original plus some extra cheese, okay, then I need to add that. I need to also check, is that on the back? Is it backwards compatible? Let's find out. Is this having trouble loading, or what's the deal here, Microsoft? Get your head out of your ass. Painkiller plays like Quake. All in. I love Quake. Well, I love the way Quake plays, I should say. I've never finished it. And Serious Sam combined. Taking all the good elements of both. Oh, shit. That sounds like a game that's made for me, as you've been saying for the last 10 years. Let's see. Pistachio says Wolfenstein the original. Oh, man, I beat that game so many times as a kid. One of my boys' dads had it on his old computer. We used to play it in his office all the time. So it looks like Painkiller is not backwards compatible. It's not the end of the world. I can hook up my original Xbox if I have to. It's not the end of the world. And it might even be a digital download that I can get and just play it that way. Either way, we're good. Thank you for the heads up. All right, we did it. Now, I'm pretty sure that's key card number 6 up there, so let's not bother with that. Matt says the NFL is getting out of hand with the no taunting rule. Hey, what did they do now? Who got fined or whatever? Hey, Ryan, what's up, brother? Let's see. FM says Painkiller Hell Wars kind of looks like Doom mixed with Van Helsing mixed with Punisher. I like all 3 of those things. Cool. Although I guess I don't know anything about Van Helsing or much about the Punisher, but I've seen them before. They look cool. Shoot some, homie. You ain't shooting me, ho. Look at that. Too fast for your ass. They just kept all my stuff in a bag in an unlocked room in the room where they sent the dude to kill you. Who made this game? Alright, key card's good. I ain't worried about that. Let's get to weapons. I'm trying to think, what do I want to kill this guy with? I say missiles. Booyaka! 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 Y'all don't want to see me? The realest motherfucker alive. Cool, Terry. Yeah, a matter of fact, I will put that. I'll bump that up on the list. I just need to figure out how I'm going to stream from my original Xbox. I think I've got the hookups to get HDMI out of it. Pretty sure I do. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I definitely need to change up this, what we're playing in Game Therapy because it's so RPG heavy. It's like, all right, at some point, I got to start playing some. I mean, you know, the NES games are a nice little break. Now, I'm pretty sure keycard 3 does not get us out of this other room, and that other room, I'm pretty sure, is the crazy blacked out room that you need night vision to get through, yeah. And it's just nothing but pitfalls of justice. Well, I guess it's not justice, it's pitfalls of tyranny. They just flagged a Seahawk player for taunting. All he did was hop up and talk a little shit, nowhere even close to the other player after. Yeah, that's going to come down to refs figuring out, like, the refs are going to have to come together and figure out, like, hey, what are we actually going to call this for? Because there won't be consensus until enough bad plays like that happen, and then, like, owners and shit get involved, like, hey, y'all got to clean this up. You can't, like, a dude in the heat, like, you guys see me start talking shit for beating a person up in a video game that doesn't even exist in real life. That energy is real. Like, like, when you beat something, that shit, that's real shit. You know what I mean? Like, that, you're gonna be excited. You're gonna talk shit. So, creating situations where the guys are just not allowed to do it, I think, is just unwise. But, I'm also not the commissioner of the National Football League, so I will assume that the guy who is knows more than I do. Until they ask me to do the job. Which they're probably not going to. You know what's funny is I don't think I ever used that body armor in this game. Because you can only use one piece of equipment at a time. I don't think I ever, but you know what? Let's change that. Let's get our body armor on. The load times in Hell Wars are pretty bad, though, compared to the PC. Yeah, of course. I'm okay with, like, load times and bad graphics and screen tearing and frame rates, like, all that stuff that the young nerds complain about. Like, when load times are 45 minutes long for when I walk out of the house in The Witcher 3, it's like, all right. And I'm picking on Witcher 3. I don't remember that that's the case with that game specifically. I'm being silly. But, you know, like, unnecessary load times that are just like, come on, brah. But for an older game that's got to get its load on, man, get your load on. I ain't mad at you. Go win. Got rid of that shit. So if you don't get rid of that transmitter, every time you walk into a room, the enemy knows you're there. And then you eventually run into someone that's like, hey, take that transmitter off you. They put it in your bag to track. Like, there's a lot of thought that went into this game, man. Kojima's a beast. You complain about load times in Symphony of the Night. Yes, great counterpoint. Because I'm playing an action game. That's a 2D side-scroller. And the load times are because we're playing it on a disc. There's no reason why Symphony of the Night should have crazy load times, other than they just didn't have devices that could read the discs faster. Crazy load times because you got a load of a world, like a 3D world, I can live with. In a 2D side scroller, I'm not going to accept freaking load times, ever. Like, figure out how to make this not suck or just don't do it. But either way, I appreciate you giving me the heads up. You're a very thorough brother, and I appreciate you for it. Yes, I do, Billy. This is the uniform, right? Yeah. Yes, indeed, and yes, indeed, and yes, indeed, and yes, indeed. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. All of my brothers pimp. Oh, here we is. Everybody living. They ain't ready, y'all. All right, I'm going to consult the guide at this point just to make sure we are on the right path of Jesus. Second floor. Got the plastic explosives, yes. Okay, so that's where we're going now. But it's not talking me through the wooded part. Oh, it's just keeping everything together. All right, so this isn't the actual guide. This is just the maps. Well, never mind. I need the map to the woods. I don't need that shite. All right, you know what? We'll just figure this part out for now. Oh, no. They got the mazes here. Okay, that's building... Huh. So is that going to take me to building 7, or is this going to take me to building... Because this should take me to where the tank is, right? I think. All right, we'll figure it out. The maze. Once I went that way, you're here. Although I guess I could look. Who is it?
Hey, Chris.
What you need, little brother?
5 minutes until dinner.
All right. Thank you, little bro.
You're welcome. Bye.
Rations for your ass. Did anyone actually die in Symphony of the Night? Yeah, I played it to get all the achievements, so I know I died at least a couple of times. Don't die. Well, and truthfully, I beat Symphony of the Night on the Xbox 360. I didn't even try. I had already traded in my copy for PlayStation, which I regret doing now because it's worth $7,000 or whatever. Boom, ba-dang, boom, boom, bang, ba-dang. Oh, wait a minute, hooker. I can carry more now. You vile whores. You have fooled no one. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. This song cranks. It's dope. Hold on. Yep, we're at 6. Alright, so what I don't remember exactly... No, I do remember, actually. I'm going to show you something cool before we go where we're supposed to go. Now, I can't beat this tank yet, but believe me, we will. So we're not ready for that guy yet, but now I just remember what we are ready for, and there's mines out here, so I need to be careful. So I don't get blown the hell up. Ho, where are you running to? Uh-oh, it's my boss calling. Stand by, gang. Boss lady, say what's up to the stream.
Hey, stream. I was about to ask you for a favor.
What you need?
Right.
You need me to go to the store?
No, I just wanted you to bring me the shaving cream out of the bathroom because I burned myself.
Oh, snap. I'll go do that right now.
Thank you. I
All right,
appreciate it.
I'll be down in a sec.
It's in the brown tube in the shower.
Brown tube in the shower. Got it. I'm en route.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, stream. My, man. The smoke and the smell from dinner has made its way all the way up here to the office space. Let's go ahead and get ready to close out tonight's stream, friends. If we may. Booyakah. It's funny, the camera froze. Let's get it shut down and turned back on. Nope. Camera's still broke. Let's fix that. Let's get our camera to act right. That is so weird. I may not be able to get my camera back in the mix during this stream. We'll see if we can get it to act right. But it is not acting right. Well, if our camera's not going to work, this OBS stuff, man, it's so weird. Like, it works 1 minute, doesn't work. And let me turn this music down in my ears so I'm not getting screamed at by Metal Gear. All right, let's just do that. That is the craziest nonsense I've ever seen in my life. How is this? I don't even know how what's happening on screen right now is possible. Like, it's not. Something has gone desperately wrong. Alright, anyway, we'll ride without it for now. I wanted to be able to look you guys in the face before we shut the stream down. But it looks like that's not going to be the reality. Let's go ahead and get... trying to remember which one of these trucks is the one we actually need. And in fact, I have a map that tells me. Let's see, with the 1, 2, 3 configuration. Yes, that's what I thought, dagnabbit. Boom! Give me that cash. Alright, so we got card 4 now. I know it didn't show you that because I hit the button too fast, but I'll show you here. Card 4 is in the books. We got them. I'm going to go up here and get our plastic explosives as well. At least I think we're getting plastic explosives. Even though technically we don't need plastic explosives. Although, it's good to go ahead and have them, because we will need them for the end of the game. Good night, B. Always good chat. Have a blessed week. You too. So I will be coming back later tonight, gang. I'm just going to go have dinner with my family. And then we'll come back for the main event for tonight, which will be whichever game we choose to play. I'll tell you what. If Stacy's planning on coming back, we'll probably go back to Shenmue so we can find Charlie. If Stacy's not coming back, then we'll have a grab bag situation. Okay, card 4 gets us in the building. Confirmed. On our next playthrough, we're going to be going to the roof of this building to take out the Bomb Blast Brothers. It's going to be a good time. I'll come back with whatever game we're going to stream after dinner, and we'll just have a grand ole opry with that. Like I said, if Lisa's planning, or Lisa, sorry, hello Lisa. If Stacy is planning to come back with Where's Charlie, then we'll play some Where's Charlie. But it looks like she may have moved on to do other things. So I will figure out what game we play next. Whatever we decide to do, we're going to have a great time. You guys go enjoy some dinner, enjoy some downtime. I'll probably be back, if I had to guess, eating dinner, getting kids ready for bed. I'll be back in about an hour and a half, hour and 15, and we'll pick up where we left off on some other game. But like I said, on our next Metal Gear, so Metal Gear will take the slot of Simon's Quest, having finished Simon's Quest in one of our later streams last night. Metal Gear will take that NES slot. I don't know why I'm looking at the camera like you guys can see me. Metal Gear will take that slot, and then we'll figure out what other games we're going to play next. If I had to guess, the next game we'll probably finish, based on what I know we're playing, is Shenmue. Shenmue's probably the shorter out of most of the RPGs we're playing, if I had to guess. And then I'll start to pepper in some other genres of game as well. Try to get some Sega Genesis goodness over the place. I'd love to play Phantasy Star 3 with you guys. Maybe we'll do that. But enough of the RPGs. We need to try some other games. Anyway, I love you guys much. We are stronger than I. And I'll see you back here in about an hour and a half. Peace.